am Payal Verma. So I am welcoming you on my channel Knowledge is Spirit. So today I am going to teach you this poem. This poem is taken from 10th class textbook. So this is the Dust of Snow. Dust of Snow is written by Robert Frost. So I have told you in my previous video that who is Robert Frost and what has happened with him. So all the life significant talk I have told in my previous video. So if you haven't seen, you can go and you can follow my previous video. So this poem is consist of 8 lines. So in this poem, the Robert Frost says that the way a crow shook down on me the dust of snow from a hemlock tree has given my heart a change of mood and saved some part of a day I had ruined. So in this eighth poem, the Robert was telling that his day was going to be ruined, but the simple deed of a crow has saved his life and has given a soothing feeling. So according to this poem, the Robert was trying to tell that his mood has changed due to the simple deed of the crow. So in this poem, the poet has taken a crow, not a very pretty bird, but crow is a very ugly bird and it is a symbol of death. So what, uh, um, according to this poem, every poem has two types of meaning: the literal meaning and the metaphorical meaning. Literal meaning means the शाब्दिक अर्थ क्या है, what is the uh, word by word, what is the meaning of it, and literal meaning means शाब्दिक अर्थ and metaphorical meaning means deep अर्थ क्या है इस poem का. So what is the deep meaning of this poem? So you can see here that dust of snow are simple particle of snow that remains on the body of every tree after the snowfall, and when the wind blows or any creature shakes the branches of the tree, the snow falls on poet. So he is standing in a hemlock tree. Hemlock means you can say the dhature ka vriksha. So dhatura, you know, in our India it is very famous for worshipping the god. But here the poet has taken it to describe his mood. So dust of snow are simple particle which is which remains on the tree after snowfall. So next the bird mainly named in poem Nightingale. So every writer used to take very beautiful birds. But here the crow has the Robert Frost has taken crow. रॉबर्ट फर्स्ट ने क्रो को इस पोएम में लिया है. तो क्रो को लेने का मतलब क्या है? क्रो को लेने का मतलब ये है कि क्रो जो होता है वो बहुत ही सैड फीलिंग देता है, यानी कि वो डेथ का प्रतीक है. क्रो इज द सिंबल ऑफ डेथ. सो इट इज अ स्कैवेंजर. So the poet has taken beautiful birds like dove, nightingale, cuckoo, sparrow, and so on. So he has taken crow. But crows are not oftenly mentioned in poems. So oftenly nobody mentions crow in any poems. Here the Robert Frost had taken the crow. So crow is a symbol of death, symbol of sorrow, and uh, Hemlock tree is the symbol of poison and toxicity. Poison means जहर, यानी कि वो भी मृत्यु का प्रतीक है, और toxic यानी कि जहरीला. So the poet is upset and sitting under the hemlock tree. Suddenly a crow sitting on the tree shakes the tree and the fine particle of the snow from the tree falls on poet. So Robert Frost, what he is doing? He is standing under the hemlock tree, or he is thinking something. So he is lost in something, and he is deeply he is thinking something. Suddenly, crow shooks the branches, and the snow falls on him. जब क्रो के द्वारा धतूरे के वृक्ष की टहनियों को हिलाया जाता है, तो वो डस्ट पार्टिकल रॉबर्ट फोस्ट के ऊपर गिरते हैं, और उनको एक सूथिंग और बहुत ही सनसनी वाली फीलिंग होती है, जिससे रॉबर्ट फोस्ट अपने सोच से बाहर आ जाते हैं, और जो उनका दिन था जो बर्बाद हो रहा था, वो बच जाता है बर्बाद होने से. So in this way, a simple mood proves to be very significant and saves rest of the day of the poet from being wasted and held in regret. So he was regretting that his father has dead, his father is no more, so he has departed from this world. So he was feeling to die. He was not feeling to live anymore. So he was feeling that he will commit suicide. But after the little deed of the crow, he comes back in his uh, happy mood, and he the crow saves the day of the poet. So since the crow is not associated with goodness, क्रो को अच्छा जानवर नहीं माना जाता है. क्यों? क्योंकि वो डेथ का प्रतीक है. क्योंकि जो भी जीव मरते हैं उसको खाने के लिए वो आ जाता है. तो क्रो जो है, क्रो बहुत ही डरावना माना जाता है. ये एक सिंबल है डर का और मौत का. So it is ironic that in this poem it is doing a good deed by shaking off the snow. लेकिन इस पोएम में कौवे के द्वारा ये किया जाता है कि वो धतूरे के वृक्ष के टहनियों को हिलाता है, और इस वजह से जो फीलिंग है, जो सोच है कवि का, वो बदल जाता है. तो यहाँ पे क्रो का अच्छा काम, अच्छा डीड आया है. So Robert Frost didn't choose to use an oak, maple or pine trees. So वो बहुत फेमस वृक्षों को नहीं लेते हैं इस पोएम में. वो एक धतूरे के साधारण वृक्ष को लेते हैं, जिसको कोई नहीं पूछता है, जिसको लोग निग्लेक्ट करते हैं. लेकिन इस पोएम में रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट ने धतूरे के वृक्ष को इतने अच्छे से डिस्क्राइब किया है कि जब बर्फ गिरती है, तो बर्फ की जो डस्ट है, डस्ट पार्टिकल, जो छोटी छोटी रुई की तरह की जो पार्टिकल्स है, वो धतूरे के वृक्ष में जमी हुई है. सो द स्नो अडोर्न्स द ब्रांचेस ऑफ द hemlock tree. The snow particles adorns मतलब बहुत प्रेम से बर्फ की बूंदे जो हैं, बर्फ की फाहें जो हैं, वो धतूरे के वृक्ष पे सटी हुई रहती हैं, और कौवे के हिलाने से वो रॉबर्ट फ्रॉस्ट के ऊपर गिरती हैं और उनको सूथिंग फीलिंग देती है. Now, anyway, the beautiful snow that adorns the poisonous hemlock tree branches is shaken off by a scary crow. So, as I told previously, that crow is a very scary symbolic creature. Nobody likes crow because it is the death of symbol of death. This good act lift the suicidal person spirit, causing him to change his mind about killing himself. So, some feeling, some regret feeling the Robert Frost was having in himself, and after shaking the snow of dust, the Robert Frost comes back from his thinking, and he doesn't commit the suicide. So his day is saved, and he is also saved by the simple deed of crow. So this is the summary of the poem Dust of Snow. So now I think you have understood. So thank you for watching me.